State of the Union or State of Delusion? You make the call. The reason I say that is because, well, I gotta admit I agree with Dennis Miller. If you watched the O'Reilly Factor last night, you know that Dennis Miller said the following. Basically, as I wrote it down, Obama? Gitmo? Camo? Nah. Second off, a night off for the Senate, like that's gonna happen. I agree with him. Third, no teleprompter. Yeah, right. Dennis Miller even either Bill O'Reilly or Dennis Miller mentioned that Obama had to use a teleprompter to talk to sixth graders. That's scary. Fourth, and if you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side, it's because I'm using this. Fourth, staying the course. Isn't that the same thing he blamed Bush for? And number 5, blame Bush. Or was it don't blame Bush? I can't remember since my writing isn't clear. But, point by point critique. Here we go. First, there was cheering at the State of the Union. Wilson was lambasted for "you lie" last year. And there's cheering? Hold it. Whoa, 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 whoa. The State of the Union is supposed to be dignified. Congress, sit down. I personally felt the same way about Bobblehead Biden. I mean, think about it. He was doing pretty much all night. Then you have Nancy Pelosi smiling, fawning at the camera, that sort of thing. Hey. Whoa. Hold it. This is about Obama, not you, Mrs. Pelosi. Second off, now to get to the issues. Our Constitution declares that from time to time, the President of the United States shall deliver an address to Congress. Yeah. Obligatory State of the Union? Hello? You didn't need to state the obvious, President. Second, America prevailed because we chose to move forward. Answer history's call. That I can agree with. We did do some things right. Civil rights, trying to, preserve our country by the Civil War, etc., etc. Let's see. Tired of partisanship. Shouting. Whoa. Partisanship? You realize that most of the Congress is Democratic, right, President Obama? And your party has pretty much controlled everything for a year. And you seem to be okay with it. So I don't want to hear this bullcrap that you are tired of partisanship. You have shut the Republicans down with healthcare, the economy, name it. Furthermore, a stubborn resilience. Yeah, that's why we chose Republican and Democratic people, think namely of Scott Brown. Furthermore, we do not give up. We do not allow division. Let me explain why there are a lot of Democrats in Congress. I don't know. A lot of Democrats and very few Republicans, I should rather say, and if it were vice versa, I'd be a little worried too. I think it should be equal, personally, even though I am a conservative Republican, and furthermore a Christian, and I do believe that the perfect government would include a lot of, shall we say, bipartisanship. True bipartisanship. Let's see. Shore up banks, hated bank bailout. Your party caused it, President Obama. Furthermore, did not make Wall Street more accountable. They claim to have made Wall Street more accountable. Give me a break. Let's see. Stabilized financial system, saved as many jobs as possible. Unemployment's increased, so that's a lie. Talked about small businesses, but does not do more for them. Yeah, I actually worked for a small business last year, and I got laid off because the company was falling on hard times. Why? Does Obama really care about small businesses? I don't think so. Not yet. Furthermore, make smaller businesses larger? Hold it. Making smaller businesses larger and then slamming corporations that do make their businesses larger? Here's your logic. Let's see. New jobs bill. The true engine of job creation. This country will always be America's business. Hold it. That's a problem right there. This country will always be America's business. Okay, so are you Wait. So it's going to be run by America's business, which I think you mean, or are you in the business of exploiting people? I don't know. I also started counting the blasts for Bush, which really bothered me. Let's see. 7 million jobs lost over the last 2 years. Yeah, well, your party was in office. Let's see. I've got so much more here, it's ridiculous. And missed one. Shore up banks. Hated bank bailout. Like I said, his party caused it. Number 3. Regarding government spending. Blames Bush for the deficit. Remember, Democrats were in Congress, so it was mostly Obama's party. You can't blame the Republicans in this case. Washington gimmicks that let us pretend we saw the problem. Yes, we did see the problem. Why have Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac failed? Let's see. I refuse to pass this problem on to another generation of Americans. As if Bush did. You know what? We still had healthcare problems and stuff like that, so I don't want to hear it, President Obama. Furthermore, the problem is, that's what we did for 8 years. That's what helped us into this crisis. No, it was your party making Bush a lame duck so that he had to give in or he'd eventually get shut out anyway. So what choice did he have? Furthermore, not interested in regulating the past. Okay, well, we are doing a little more regulation. How much regulation does this healthcare bill have? You lie! See, blasts Bush regarding 9/11 changes. Yeah, you're blasting Bush for making us more secure. Nice move. Ignores what Bush did for the... For the past. Let's see. Far more than in 2008. Far more something. I believe it was jobs or catching terrorists. Hold it. Whoa. That's because we have far more terrorists on this soil, and Bush would have had this guy on trial or in jail by now. I'm sorry, President Obama, but that's just incompetence. Let's see. Continue to support Iraq and its people, as if Bush didn't. Nouri al-Maliki was incompetent. Furthermore, let's see. This makes me so mad. Oh yeah. Iran is more isolated? Bullshit. Why we had to put more sanctions on them? Respond more effectively, as if Bush didn't. Prosecute 2 wars. Those wars were just. I campaigned on a promise of change. Yeah, well, where is it? Why do you have a low approval rating right now? The more I read of this, the more I'm getting upset. Although I will come to a point where I agree with him, so don't worry about that. Our nation has had some political setbacks, and some of them were deserved. Yes, maybe some of them were, because you were out there vetoing Bush, no matter what he did, or threatening to veto him, so how could he do anything? Let's see. I think I've lost count by now. Oh yeah, and the final. We have endured a difficult year, a difficult decade. Yeah, why? Because Clinton was doing the same bullshit in '93, excuse my language, that you are doing now, President Obama. While I agree with your stance on the military, let gays serve, let Americans who are homosexual serve more openly, and I agree with some of your things on education. Let's say revitalize community colleges and that sort of thing. Hello? What about 4-year university students who are having trouble paying for college and financial aid because, oh yeah, their FOSFO grants are coming back right now, their FOSFO forms are coming back, or they're getting into debt because you're actually losing jobs, not creating them, so forth, so forth. Overall, I think Obama is a great speaker, but the speech itself was quite the problem. And President, I think your inexperience forced you to copy off of Bush, and if you really think about it, we got some major problems. What do you think? Rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I know this is kind of lame. It's just